Riruako, leader of one of the Herero factions, has called on his traditional councillors in the Otjinene area to step in and diffuse the situation that might result into bloodshed. Now, in studio is joined by Dr. Riruako. Very good evening to you, Doctor. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity.
Now, Doctor, you have expressed your fears that it might spiral into violence and bloodshed. On what do you base this, on what are your fears based on?
I think first and foremost, we are dealing with an issue where one of our people have lost life, and I think it's proper that I, as the leader, offer them condolences directly from my heart. You are not mourning alone. Namibia is mourning with you, and I think that is the message I want to take it across. I saw that some media outlets making sensational, news out of this thing. And I want to make sure that we are dealing with a very, very fragile situation, a very volatile situation indeed. And you don't want to create a situation where this situation loses focus. I mean, the people on the ground are making it very, very vividly clear that there has been some altercations between some youth. But even though that this situation happens, that the youth that are involved are from different ethnic groups, I am reliably informed because I was able to speak to the police on the ground, the station commander and some of my leaders on the ground, that one youth was seen, or some of them were seen roaming around with a huge amount of money. And some of the youth wanted to get their hands on this.
Right.
And that's what caused the situation. I don't want it to be taken out of context.
Right. Now, just on the part there, the issue is seen by the political leadership of the region, as you alluded to, as just fights between the youths. Mm-hmm. Now, what is the danger of just relegating this to youth fighting each other? Well,
I do not necessarily want to say, okay, we relegate it to the youth. It is what it is.
Right.
I'm just telling you the situation as it is unfolding. But unfortunately, I don't want, we know it's an election year, and we don't want people now to make a political malice out of this thing. Namibia has been very, very peaceful for many years. And I do not want to see a situation where Namibians now are being pitched by outsiders against themselves.
Right.
Yeah, because, take it. The reality is that during the apartheid era, different people were put in different areas of the country. And mind you, in terms of development, there are a big chunk of those people who believe that the distribution of wealth is not reaching them, and they are destitute, they are not having opportunities for work. And Otjinene is a fast-growing area. It has been proclaimed as a village, and it has been developing quite rapidly. Now, when you see an influx of some of the people coming from other regions, and you are destitute yourself, if we let a situation like this get out of hand, it may create serious problem for us.
Doctor, you called on your traditional councillors in the area to engage the community and essentially calm down and calm the situation down. To what extent has this engagement gone?
It was marvelous. It was very, very quick action. And that is what is expected from us as traditional leaders to lead from the front. I mean, we should not be waiting for the central government or anybody else. These are our subjects. These are people that we can influence. And in fact, when I saw, I was informed of this situation when it happens on Thursday, but it didn't get ugly until Monday, if you remember, when we have over 200 people there. So I was able to get one of my traditional leader, Mr. Putfawada, to the scene, and I told him to take my word to the people, to disperse and to leave the issue in the hands of the security apparatus and the legal system. Right. And they were able to hit the advice.
Right. Doctor, we are running out of time, but I want to put this to you lastly. Now, from the videos being circulated on some social media platforms, there are certainly some individuals in some quarters fomenting a tribal of violence, unfortunately. What exactly is your message to them and the community at large?
Well, I would want everybody to restrain themselves. It is very unfortunate that in any uncontrolled crowd, there will be people who can utter, words that may not be fitting the situation, or who would want to exploit the situation. So I'm urging everybody in Otjinene and the close immediate area, but I will also want to send this message to the rest of the country. Because when I was speaking to the police head in Otjinene, he was telling me there are people calling as far as Etope to find out the situation. So the media has a role to play to disseminate information, but it must also be cognizant of the fact that if the information is not handled correctly, it may ignite, feuds and problems. But your time it's limited. But the issue of immigration should be dealt with at some point, because some of these people are illegal immigrants who are causing these problems.
Right, Doctor. Thank you very much for your time.
I should thank you, but your time is very, very limited. Thank you.
Thank you.